Hey, thanks for taking a minute to learn just a little bit more about our live call-in leads program. This is going to be a quick presentation, but I am going to be thorough and help you understand exactly what we're doing here. There is no other program on the planet that operates the way that we do. We have spent over a year developing this program and the process, and we have this thing down to a science. We've tested and retested and refined and retested, and we are super excited because we have this thing dialed into a science. And I think you're going to see that when you look at the results that we're able to produce here. When you want local prospects, you need local search conversions. Okay, guys? Let me first start by saying no more chasing leads. That's done, over with. The number one request that we've got from agents over the years is make our phones ring. Can you get people to call in? Nobody wants to chase leads around. Everybody wants leads to call in. And the closest thing you've had to that is a live transfer. But even those aren't interested most of the time, right? And think about the way that they're generated. It comes off of a cold list somewhere, and at best, you have somebody in this country cold calling them and transferring them over. I think the average call time for a live transfer in the industry is about 60 seconds, 65 seconds, which is absolutely nothing, right? It's atrocious. People will get on the phone. They didn't know they were getting transferred. They said, don't transfer me. Your abandon rate's ridiculous. It's a colossal waste of time, and they're extraordinarily expensive. $60, $70 isn't unheard of for a live transfer today. Well, like I said, after months of testing, we're super, super excited to announce that we're finally open to the market. All right. One agent per zip code. That's it. Because the way that we're doing this is we're coupling organic strategies, organic traffic with paid traffic. Okay. There's plenty of companies out there who will run paid campaigns for you, and that's it. There's other companies that'll run SEO campaigns for you. That's it. We're bringing both of those together, and we've got the perfect blend of the two. And what we found is some specific keywords and phrases that, when activated, have 50% close rates. Okay. There's been industry research out there that shows that certain searches will result in a purchase 52% of the time within 6 hours and 88% of the time within 24 hours. And what we do is we monitor the internet for those specific keywords within your demographic. And when those activate, we are the first organic and the first paid result that show. So we double our chances of getting that conversion. So what we're doing is we're targeting people who are already interested. Before they ever saw us, they decided they wanted a quote. All right. This isn't something where we convince them, we've retargeted them and stayed in front of them for, months on end to finally get them to convert after seeing our ad for the 15th time, right? We're waiting until these are buyer ready, right? They're ready to make that decision, and boom, we attack those keywords and we make sure that we are perfectly positioned at the perfect time, which is what produces these near perfect results. Okay. So let's take a look at some paid campaigns. All right. This was an example targeting auto and home insurance, exact demographic and zip codes for people that are actively searching for quotes. Okay. And what we do is we run multiple types of campaigns, and our ad analysts will watch the keywords that are being used. We have software that runs in the background, and we're monitoring the most used, the highest converting, the highest engaging, and the most active search terms and keywords in your local market at any given time. And we're constantly monitoring and making sure that we're positioned perfectly, both on the organic side and on the paid side. But take a look at this, guys. This CTR may not mean much to you. 15.22%. Okay. That's an indication of how effective this campaign is. I want you to do me a favor. Go to Google and type in the words average CTR for Google Ads. And you're going to find that 1 to 2%, maybe 3 on a good day. We're 500% higher than the industry average. Take a look at this. 46 impressions. That means this ad was only seen 46 times total, and it produced 5 calls. The only way that an ad like this produces 5 calls, 5 valid leads from 46 impressions is because it is dialed in to the max. Like I said, we know exactly who is going to buy, and we put these ads right in front of them. That's how we're able to convert such an enormous amount of traffic from such a small budget being used here. These are live prospects from your local market calling you. No more cold calling, no chasing them around. These aren't telemarketed and live transfers. We're not picking them off and filtering them through. Listen, the customer wants to get directly to you. And that's what we're doing. This is a direct from the consumer directly to you. We're using tracking software through the Google platform and through our calls tracking software to make sure that we have all the analytics, but they're straight to you. Okay. That's what they want. These are people that are ready right now. Here's another one, 4 calls, 33 impressions. These are real buyers who want real quotes, guys. Average closing rates 30 to 40%, and the quote rate is about 70%. Listen, your prospects are online searching for your products and services every single day. All right. The ironic part is most business owners, insurance agents specifically, rack their brains and spend tens of thousands of dollars every year trying to find the best quality lead when the best quality lead is on Google looking for you. The problem is you don't know how to position yourself at the right place at the right time in front of the right people. So what you end up doing is leaving that to the marketing companies who know how to position. And what they do is they take the leads and then they sell them off and they recycle them, they filter them, they answer them before they get to you, and then they sell it to you as a live transfer. And all of that affects conversion rate. That upsets the customer. And that's why the leads are no good that you're getting. They've already tried to sell them. They've sold them to the corporate juggernauts. They've already filtered them out. They've let them sit for hours or days or months. That's why these leads that you get from lead providers are no good. It's not because they weren't good initially. It's just that they're so washed and worn out by the time you get them. There's no hope for you. You might as well pick up a phone book, all right? 42% of mobile users prefer click-to-call campaigns. We're in a right now society. People want their information right now. Here's an example of what the paid campaign looks like up top. Here's an example of the organic listing, and that's what our campaigns look like. When somebody is searching these what I call our magic phrases and our magic keywords, we're boom, boom. Either way, 66% of traffic clicks right here on this organic spot. That's why the organic piece is so critical to our success and really the cornerstone of what takes us to the next level and what really separates us. What we're doing is we're optimizing your Google business page. We're installing reputation management and review software. We're building a custom website for you that's optimized for click-to-calls. We're running the paid campaigns. We are attacking it from all angles with a dedicated account manager that's going to be working with you week in and week out to get the feedback from you so we can refine the results, okay? A Google study shows that the average call time for click-to-calls is my favorite stat of all the research out there. Average call time is over 7 minutes, guys. 7 minutes. That's insane. You're not going to find that anywhere else. 32% of mobile users say that they use click-to-call ads over any other style of ad, okay? They prefer it that way. Here's an example of our organic strategies, okay? Here's another one, Auto and Home. Under 30 days had them ranked #1. Here we go. Look, we're ranking for 22 different variations of auto and home insurance searches. Here we go on the top one for paid. Here we go right here for the organic, #1 and #1 on both auto and home. That's where the call volume really comes in, guys. Here's the Google dashboard call metrics, 93 calls in the month of January, as in like last month of January. Okay. Here's an example of the amount of search volume. This is why it's so important. There's 60,000 searches a month going on in his county for auto and home insurance. That's where that organic piece really comes into play. Here you can see we've improved our rank for 22 keywords, and we've now page 1 for 10 more new keywords, and we're constantly improving. So the longer you're with it, the better your placement's going to be, the higher you're going to rank for more ad variations. And what happens where you get the highest conversion is when you have this scenario here, #1 and #2. That's what you're after. Guys, look at the local search data. It can't be denied, okay? 80% of local searches result in a website visit or a phone call. 52% of near me searches, and this is just one example of one of those key phrases, 52% of near me searches result in a store visit or a purchase. What's not here is within 6 hours. 88% within 24 hours. 88% of people that search near me purchase within 24 hours. All right, listen, think about that. People aren't going to go online and search for insurance agent near me, auto insurance near me, life insurance near me, dentist near me, just because they're curious to see what pops up on the map. No, they're searching it because they're about to buy something from one of those providers. What we have to do is get you positioned both organically and on the paid side in order to capture that traffic, okay? Businesses listed in the top 3 results average 86% more call volume. Bottom line, stop wasting your money on leads. You need to get the leads direct from the source. You don't have to go and find the best lead. You just have to be found by the best lead. I'm going to say that one more time. You don't have to find the best lead. You have to be found by the best lead. That's what we're going to be doing for you with the local search conversions, guys. There simply is no other platform that does what we do the way that we do it and provides the enormous value with the website, the Google business optimization, the reviews and reputation, and the paid traffic click to call campaigns. All right. I'm just going to show you real quick a live shot so that you can see these aren't just screenshots in a presentation. These are actual real live results. Okay. Here's a Google dashboard. I can't make these numbers up. This is just one of our accounts from yesterday. 7 phone calls, $67, New York auto insurance that we were targeting there. You can see the 15% click-through rate on that. You can see that's my email, 100%. This is our account that we're managing. All right, I'm going to show you some examples of people that have been around and kind of how it looks the longer you're with us. So I'm going to show you, this is somebody who's been with us in the first 30 days, very new to the platform. You can see we're at 23 calls for the month of February. 9 website visits. And this is on the organic side of things. And then we've got probably another 10, 12 calls on the paid side. Here's somebody who's been around about 60 days. You can see the call volume starts to increase. Now we're at 43 plus another 10, 15 on the paid side. So, probably 50, 60 ads, 50, 60 calls. You can see over the course of the quarter, you can see kind of the gradual increase there, 128 over the quarter. And then here's somebody who's been with us just over 3 months, just on the 4th month here, 103 calls for the month. We go back for the quarter, 332 calls. Absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. So again, the longer you stay, the more keyword variations that we have, the more opportunity that we can use the site in the organic searches. We've got some people that are ranked for dozens, 40, 50, 60 different variations of searches. And what we end up doing is we look at the organic side and we look at the paid side and we match up the keywords so that we're ranking number 1 and number 2, and nobody's doing that out there in the marketplace, guys. We're the only company that provides it the way that we provide it. That's why our results are so incredible. 1 agent per zip code. We can't take any more than that because we can only put 1 person at the number 1 spot. Listen, if you can't be successful with this, you're just not cut out for paid marketing, okay? You need to go join a BNI group. You need to ask your friends, family, and relatives for referrals. And there's nothing wrong with that, all right? There's nothing wrong with that. But these are buyer-ready leads. It doesn't get any better than that. They're not getting picked off. They're not getting database somewhere. They're not getting filtered. They're not getting resold. These are direct to you from the consumer who decided they wanted to get a quote, and on their own fruition, they picked up the phone and called you direct. We have call tracking software. Nothing is left to guessing. We want to work with you. Click the link, schedule a time for a demo, live chat with us on this site. Whatever you got to do, lock in your zip code because it's going to go quick. No contracts, no commitments. We do month to month. We also do have a 90-day promotion to save you 15%. So definitely get signed up before your market is taken. We've already got 32 zip codes gone. So get in while you can.